Well, we're back for another episode of Big Six Bants. Back where we were 3 weeks ago, aren't we, lads?
We're really back. Ethan's return.
Mm.
In a minute.
I know
We're
it's
back.
just been a very poor week. Very, very poor week. But it could be good on the weekend. It could.
But this isn't about the weekend, is it? This isn't about
It's about
the weekend,
today.
is it?
It's about the here and now.
It's about the midweek fixtures.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's about the midweek fixtures. And where else to start but the boys in red. LFC. So I'm guessing if you're watching this now and you're expecting me to, be really angry, shouting at my screen, calling my players crap, telling me, me saying my manager needs to go. And this is the right episode to do it. Honestly, it's the right episode to do it. Because I can't lie, I can't take these brothers anymore. I can't take it. I'm smiling, but this is smiling from madness, in it. Like I can't hack it. I can't hack this no more, man. I don't know how
There he is.
Tottenham, Arsenal. I don't know how these men do it, fam. I don't know how these men do it, fam. Because
you clop out?
No, of course not. I'm definitely not clop out. But like,
I'm clop out.
No. I'm not clop out. I was joking in it. But obviously, like what he done today, there's no excusing that today, man. There actually is no excusing. You don't take off your best player. That's like, I don't know, you man taking off Kane when you're 1-0 down to Arsenal in a dub.
Mourinho is never doing that, regardless.
Yeah, like,
I love this.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It's
It
not
was
that.
short-lived. It was short-lived.
What was short-lived?
Your reign.
Reign of
Your
what?
reign, Liverpool at the top. It was short-lived, bro. Liverpool at the top was short-lived.
We'll be back
and
next
I'm
year.
happy.
We'll be back
You're
next
back
year.
to where you belong. You're back to where you belong. You're back.
Oh, have you been back? Have you been back? Wait, have you been back?
No.
Have you been back? Have you been back for 7 years?
No.
So what are you talking about then?
But I'm just letting you know that this is probably one of the worst title defenses I've ever seen.
Of course, from time Everton are above Liverpool.
Let me say this thing. Let me say this though.
Are you gonna let Everton come top?
Let me talk about this title defense thing right now, because obviously before everyone was calling us Premless bums. You can't win a Prem. Where's your Prem? We win the Prem, and then all of a sudden it's now you got to go defend it. Like
that's what happens when you're a big team,
that's what happens.
No. It's not that. Obviously, every team aims to defend their title. It's normal. Every team aims to defend their title.
That's the biggest question mark.
Like,
whether you can do it.
Yeah, 100%. But at the end of the day, there's. I'd rather be a champion than be a bad champion. Do you know that being a bad champion was never even a thing? Man City weren't called bad champions. Why weren't Man City called bad champions? Is it because they're not a big club?
Fans. Yes,
are they not a big club?
Fans. We don't care for them.
Why weren't Chelsea called bad champions? They came 10th.
You're looking like you're about to finish 10th.
Hold on a second.
Like, do you know what I mean?
You're two positions off.
Minimize yourself. No. Wait. Hold on a second. Do not try to minimize yourself with the Chelsea and the Man City. You are Liverpool. It goes Man United, Liverpool, then the rest. Yeah. Right now, you're not performing.
You're not. You're just the rest.
Manchester United can love this. This is what I'm loving to see, because every single time you saw us win the Premier League, you saw us go and win it again all the time. Yeah, you saw us dominate. This is meant to be your domination.
You're just as good as Leicester.
It's not. This is Man City. No, it's not, because this is Man City's era.
That's fine, but you was meant to come in and disrupt it. You barely done that.
We did come in and disrupt it. They didn't win it last year.
That's fine, but you've done your little part, and now it's like I don't even know if you're making top 4.
Literally, it's top 6.
It's true. There's enough games left for the table to spin and bounce in any sort of way, innit? But
100%.
Like, because I can guarantee you that the table's gonna shift again 100%. In 3 days' time.
Months.
The table's gonna shift again in
months.
Go on.
I'm a point off you with a game in hand.
Yeah. You also said you was gonna win the league.
No. Don't do that. I said I'm a point off you with a game in hand.
We can go look at the footage. You said it, not me. So so whatever you say doesn't really get to me. Like you didn't. Like,
but I just need to know that I'm breathing down your neck, rude boy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Make sure you know that.
If obviously you man are looking promising right now. You man are looking promising. So What can I say? But at the end of the
Of
day,
course.
Our manager's barely got any
there's six
tactics,
teams.
and we're
There's
second.
there's six
Imagine we
teams
had a
fighting
manager
for
with
top
tactics.
four.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
manager. There's six teams fighting for top four. Well, third and fourth, because I do feel like Man United have it secure. But obviously, if they don't go back to
They
their
carry
winning
on with
ways,
their-
if they carry that on,
We say you're
something can
trying to
happen.
speak it into existence now. Is that
No,
your
I'm
idea?
not. I'm not. I'm just saying, if you carry on, you know this yourself. If you carry
The
on
way
with
it's
your ways,
looking.
if you lose
Yeah,
to City, then draw the next game, it's panic stations. But that's
Yeah.
how it is in the Prem. You lose and draw a game, then all of a sudden things don't
Most
look so
teams are
good.
drawing. Most teams are
You know,
drawing around us anyway.
like
Yeah.
obviously everyone can make the Everton, West Ham, and who are the others? It's Everton, West Ham, and Chelsea thing. But the
Yeah.
second any of them man draw and lose,
It's back
which
to
is
the...
likely, because these
Yeah.
men are all playing each other. Chelsea are playing Everton next game. City are playing Man United.
Yeah, I need
This
to
all happening this weekend.
capitalise. I'm playing Arsenal.
And then, did you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everyone is playing each other. It's not like everyone's playing a team below them.
Yeah,
And it's just get your 3 points. Or if you don't, everyone does this one on you.
Everyone's going to jump.
No game in the Prem, unless you're City,
Yeah.
it's a 3 points.
Every
Let's be
game
real.
is a cup final.
Every game is a massive one.
If you ask me as a Liverpool fan, I'm not really that, like, again, anyone can lose to Chelsea. Like, do you get what I'm saying? In the top 6 game, anyone can lose to anyone. But it's more the manner that we lost. That's my issue. Because I don't think Chelsea, people will say Chelsea played amazing. Chelsea didn't play amazing today. Chelsea didn't look that threatening today. They looked dangerous in little parts of the game.
Yeah.
There are parts where they looked good. But
100%.
we had parts where we looked good.
One thing that surprised me, though, was the way Tuchel adapted his tactics. I thought he was just going to do the possession stuff again. But no, he actually gave you a lot of game.
And
running behind.
He played out on the back, knowing that you guys were going to try press as well. That's what surprised me a lot as well. He still played out from the back when knowing everyone knows Liverpool press you from the front.
Yeah,
and it's like your pressing was half-hearted. Like it was like we're going.
You lot struggled though.
You know what? Only one of us have got there, and then they've just passed around you and they've passed out. It shouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't say they passed around and passed out. The ball was out. It was very scrappy, and the ball kept going out of play. I didn't really see too many patterns of play. I feel like there was a gap between our midfield and attack, but nothing really came of it. Like the only time Chelsea looked threatening is when they played that diag. They played the diag,
and Werner running in.
Here we go again. They've got another diag, but
over
at the same
the top
time,
ball works now. It works.
Yeah,
over the
it
top.
does.
If Werner could finish, you might would have got pumped today.
But that's where you have to question what Klopp is doing. Like, just because Van Dijk and Gomez aren't there now, you can't, like, Phillips, I don't want to say Kabak because he wasn't there. He wasn't there when they got injured, in it. But Phillips and Reece Williams and that aren't Van Dijk and Gomez to play. They can't sweep mad fast because you know Van Dijk and Gomez are wet. They're burner centre backs. They're man of burners. Like they'll catch you and they'll just cut off your run 9 times out of 10. Yeah, that's just what happens. But the man can't do that. So
it's been a long time coming though, and I'm going to explain to you why. Yeah, a lot of games we've seen over the top balls and just not enough quality. I'm going to bring back our game in the FA Cup. Yeah, especially both of our goals. Two of our goals that we scored against you was over the top balls. Yeah, the counter-attacking one that Tottenham scored against you, over the top, Son just running and score. Like a lot of these balls, a lot of the over-the-top balls are working on you guys. You don't really have proper centre backs. I don't know. Kabak is a bit, not really.
Yeah, he's not great. But, no, he's not great.
He's a bit sus.
So why doesn't Klopp just play the deep line? I don't get it. He's gonna have to do the deep line thing, but he's reluctant to change the tactics. So I don't understand.
Yeah, he should sit low block. To me, it looks like he doesn't trust the defenders to play low block, just to go low block. Do you know what I'm saying?
But not a lot of teams can pass around. Not like Chelsea can, City can, like we can't. We can't pass around teams. Tottenham can't pass around teams, but Arsenal can to an extent. Like,
to an extent, but
do you know what I mean? Like not every team can pass around teams at this moment in time. So the best bet, even that's the reason why we're drawing so many games, because we're just doing the low block thing, and not everyone can pass around us. So it's it's just harder for us to score. But you've got quality up top where you can score. You've got Salah, you've got Mane and Firmino. Like although they're not banging right now, they're still quality and they can produce something. So I don't know
Yeah.
about you guys, man. I don't know.
Well, listen. I'm the banter club right now. How everyone laugh at me. No alcohol. This hurts. This hurts. But the only thing that cushions the blow is that we go again in 2 days' time.
Yeah.
It's literally like, do you know what I mean? There's weekend fixtures right there around the corner. Things could change even more. But
Time to
if
just
we
focus
do,
on the champs, really, innit? It
if we
might be that.
do, no, I mean, no, we're not winning the champs. But if we do lose against Fulham, then,
If you lose against Fulham,
Yeah,
but then
Fulham gave us a problem today. They
yeah, but
really
that's
did.
because Mourinho didn't come out to play in the second half. We were fine in
yeah,
the first
you
half.
guys.
Nah,
That's Mourinho. That's Mourinho.
I think they were always giving us a problem, to be honest.
Let's move on to that then. Go on, Ethan.
Yeah.
Chat to me about that game because I felt like
Yeah.
that performance from you guys was very
Yeah.
below par.
100%.
Compared to how you dismantled Burnley.
You know what? I wouldn't even
Like-
say that, I feel like, obviously, shout out Burnley and them, man, got washed. That game, I'll be waiting for the whole season to see Bale, Kane and Son. Even Lucas looked amazing. Boom. But a standout performance for me today was Ali, Sanchez, Lloris. Yeah, them three, actually. Sanchez had a good game last game as well. Because, I don't know, after Man City getting spun out his loafers against Man City, like, he needed to come back in it.
He stepped it up. Yeah, he
stepped up. Like,
he stepped it up.
He's looking proper, like, all this
That
silly
game.
stuff. Yeah, literally. All this silly stuff before, he's picked up on it. And, yeah, man. Ali's back. Ali has arrived. Yeah,
big up Ali still. Yeah, big up Ali.
He's looking good. Either he's looking hungry, he's looking like he wants to win the ball back, doing the right stuff.
I still think he's slouched a little bit, but as in like maybe that might be just fitness though. That might be just until he gets going and gets playing regularly.
100%.
I think we'll get that back.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like everyone's a bit happier now as well. I can't lie to you. Yeah, we defended the last 20 minutes, and we should, if I'm honest, we should have conceded a goal, but everyone just looks a lot more positive. I can't lie.
I think it's because the spotlight got taken off you lot. You lot literally dropped to almost where Arsenal were.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone was just like sort of gone, all right, yeah, it's Tottenham. And they've just not sort of looked at you guys. And so you lot have just
almost the pressure's off.
You've gone and got 2 wins on the bounce, and now you're back with everyone else.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
100%. I feel like even Mourinho's had a switch in mentality. Like, I feel like he's spoken to everyone. We've played a bit more open, expansive football, which is always a positive thing when you got such attacking threat. And yeah, that kind of takes the pressure off the defense. To be fair, because if you're attacking fluidly, it's like your defense. The pressure. If you're sitting back, the pressure's just going to pile on the defense. But it's looking better. I can't lie to you, it's looking better. I'm impressed, especially in time for this NLD.
Yeah, no, that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a very big game coming
100. Yeah.
Sorry, man. I just can't believe Klopp took off Salah in the 60th minute, fam. Give me a second, fam.
No, it's ridiculous.
Give me a
I
second.
couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Should have took off Mane. That guy was terrible.
We can't talk about Mane, fam.
He should have gone down.
Can't talk about Mane, fam.
He should have gone down at times when he's going down the wrong time.
Can't talk about Mane, fam. And Klopp's all hugging him when he's coming through the tunnel. Like, hugs are going to make it better right now.
Yeah,
listen, if I go, I'm not going to stop. Go on. The officiating. Let's talk about the officiating quickly. Let's touch upon that because obviously it's happened in Corey's previous game against Chelsea. Also, there was an incident in my game today. And there was also an incident.
The biggest one was mine, 100%.
Yeah, there was also an incident in Tottenham's game where the ball actually went in the back of the net.
Yeah, he couldn't do anything. I was looking at that thinking, nah, that's just silly. Like, he's 4 yards from the guy. Like, what can you really do? His hands are down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he's pelted it. And the worst thing is, his hands, they have the silhouette. Like, the referees, when they're in the FA, they have the silhouette, how someone's supposed to be. And if they're in that silhouette, they're like, okay, it's not a handball. Like, he has that sort of silhouette. So with that, how on earth can it be a handball?
Yeah, a handball.
If his hands are where they're supposed to be, because if his hands like this, you
can slightly understand,
and it hits this part of his hand, then all right, cool. Then it looks like his hands in an unnatural position.
But the guy's hands are down. He's literally directly in front of him. It's crazy, but I'm not complaining. VAR works for the best of us. Works for
it's just ridiculous, though. I think that's ridiculous because at this, Fulham are literally fighting for relegation.
Yeah, they played well as well.
Don't shoot me, but that could have got them relegated. Let's be real. I don't know how the teams below them are going to fare in their extra game.
Yeah,
but that can go
come
and
back
get them
to bite them.
relegated. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying?
They played well
That's
against us
ridiculous.
as well. We had to defend properly.
And they did play really well in phases. But like I just think that's because their pitch is mad small. I don't know if you pre it, but their pitch is tiny, bro. There's no space on that pitch.
Suits them as well.
But yeah, is it
another thing, Harry Kane.
He stunk today.
This guy.
Yeah, he stunk today.
He weren't up for it. His passing was good as per, but like the finishing for a goal, the header straight goal. Like
I just think he gets mistreated. I think he gets mistreated. By that?
Why'd you say that? Service wise,
I think he has to do too much for the team. It's ridiculous.
Not really. It's not really.
I'm going to explain why.
That's the thing. When you've got, he's the one. He's the best striker in the Prem.
If it's not him spraying the ball, who's spraying it in the team? Bell's doing it now. Yeah, Bell's had a good 2-3 games, but before that, it was Kane doing the the spraying of the ball. Sometimes he has to bring up the ball, not so much. Like he does a lot in this team.
Not just the spraying of the ball, but
he does. There's more to it, but he does a lot in the team. And if he doesn't perform, it's like you lose a huge part of the way Tottenham play. Like if him alone doesn't turn up, Tottenham are down like 20%. Of
it's the main cog of the machine. It's the main cog 100%. Of the machine. And when he's not there, the whole machine just breaks down. Now I hear it.
Do you know? I don't know if you realize.
I want certain people to step up.
I don't know if you realize this, but today especially, like all of our attack was intertwining, which made it so difficult for Fulham to defend us the first half. Ali was making the striker runs. That's how he got his goal. Like Bale and Kane. I don't know if you saw Son again crossed it, and then Bale and Kane were in the box. Like there's so many attacking threats now. Like it's good, isn't it?
I don't think Bale had a good game today, though.
I
don't think Bale had a good game today. But you know, but he's playing.
He's still making it happen as well, though. Yeah, he's still trying to make it happen.
I think it's better that he's playing now because it takes a load. In my opinion, I think it takes a load off Kane. You know, because you watch the way like Bell scored his goals in the Burnley game. Like Kane was in those positions as well. So it's like Bell and Kane both have the same mentality on how to score goals. Like Bell can do exactly the same as Kane. So
I wouldn't say exactly,
because you're connected to your AirPods. Your AirPods connected.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's why this connection's bugging still. It was just I have to disconnect and come back in. It's just like it's skipping and lagging a little bit. But just while Corey's just sorting that out. And you look at the way Tottenham defended today. I just felt like Fulham was going to score at any time. I literally felt like it hit that point. Do you know what I mean? I know you didn't feel comfortable.
Even though we defended well, do you know what it is?
Last ditch.
100%. You know what it is? I don't like the whole, Mourinho literally giving the team the ball and us just sitting back. I don't like that at all. 10 man behind the ball. I don't like that at all. But I get why he did that in the 75th minute. Because
not against Fulham though.
No. Once we had our chances. Yeah, Fulham's defense was moving good. Kane missed his certain chance. I get why he sat back in it. I get it. It's because it's not like we didn't have our chances to seed off the game, innit? So
I hear that.
Of conceding even more.
But I do think that again. I think you caught life in the sense that handball rule was very, 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 very unjust. And then you look at I don't know. Yeah, you obviously saw the Firmino cross and Kante's hand was literally his hand was like this.
Similar situation.
His hand's up here.
Didn't even get looked at like that.
His head.
Yeah,
it was up by his head.
I'm not complaining, but
I'm sure Gomez got given a handball when his hand was here, down here.
It's crazy.
So,
you're saying that one hurts.
Do you know why it hurt? Because Mane's here staying on his feet. It's not like the man them are diving and getting pens 24/7. So VAR is always on our side. Yeah. And you know what? Fair enough. We got Schechter once. I'll take it. It's not that. Like it's actually really, really not that. It's the fact that Chelsea, they got away with it against Man U because that was a handball,
and they got away again,
and they've got away with it again, and now they're in the top 4 because of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not. Let me get Corey back in. It's not all right. Like you can't. when like the Callum Hudson-Odoi thing, fair enough, the game didn't actually go either way, no one won. So, it kind of flies under the radar a
But
bit.
you feel like
But
this one was a bit more decisive,
and
right?
then the ref, Luke Shaw says he heard what he heard about the ref saying, I didn't want to give it because of the
I think
controversy.
he definitely heard that.
Yeah, of course, he's not gonna. Why is he gonna lie?
Yeah.
Why would he lie about that? You're in the moment. There's no fans. You can hear everything. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you look at Kante with his hand up here, and they don't. What did they not even go to VAR?
I feel like big chances like that, regardless. I know it's a bit of a waste of time, but regardless, you keep the same energy, and the ref should go to the monitor because
he didn't even go to the monitor, did he?
No. I'm talking about him, but he didn't. In both situations, he should have, because this way you can blame someone. With VAR, you can't even blame someone. Do you know what I'm saying?
You can't blame the ref, because he's being.
Do you know what I'm saying? The ref's just there oblivious. He's just taking orders.
Nuts.
It's crazy.
But
something
the thing
needs to change.
The ref did go to the monitor for the Callum Hudson-Odoi one. He did. Yeah. He went to the monitor and he didn't give it. But then and remember, it was paused when he was like this. It was paused.
Oh yeah,
with his hand like that. And
what?
It's wild.
What more do you?
Wow.
Is this a natural silhouette? Is this a natural silhouette?
What more do you want, fam?
You know what I mean? And then Kante, it was paused like this. He's like this.
He still didn't give it.
But the thing is, he didn't go to the monitor then, and the VAR didn't look at it. Well, from what I'm seeing, I didn't see the ref stand still going. They didn't look at it.
I think everyone's complaining because there's so many penalties that they're just cancelling stuff. It's just. I
don't know, man. But you look at that decision, and I think if Liverpool get a goal, it's a different game. Like obviously, it's if buts and maybes, but like
you see with VAR, the whole point of VAR is to get the right decision. So before, I personally feel like there wasn't enough penalties. Not there's too much penalties now. There's not enough penalties. If the right decisions are being called, consistently, then there's going to be penalties given. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but them bums in blue getting away with murder twice is killing me.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
It's killing me because
they're in the top 4 now.
Because you know what's happened? Because Ethan, if it happens to you next game and then it happens to you in the London derby, you're back in 11th. You're 10th. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I haven't touched 10th though.
No. Obviously, you're not going to touch 10th, but you see what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
If it happens,
it's so crucial.
Now it's crucial. It's not the start of the season where you
could drop a few points.
Yeah, you could drop a few points. It's happened. Like obviously, I think Liverpool have dropped their fair share of points because of this stuff. Like at the very start of the season, the very very start of the season with the Everton and all that stuff. But like now, obviously, if it happens now, I'm losing my mind more than ever.
Yeah.
I'll probably forget about it in a couple of days if it happened earlier on in the season. So, and for even Man United fans to be coming out on Twitter publicly defending Liverpool says something, man. That is something. We like ask Corey. I don't like this Corey guy. Like,
I was about to say I hate him.
There's hate there. I can't lie. Like we're family, but there's hate there between our clubs.
A strong rivalry.
Do you know what I mean? So
what it is? I don't know what to say. I can't even I haven't got an answer. I don't have an answer.
It's for football, isn't it? It's for more for football than even it goes past the rivalry.
Yeah, save football.
It's football.
Ridiculous.
It's football now.
Especially the Kante one got me the most because
his hand was up here, fam. His hand was actually here.
I don't know what to say.
Twice. I can't now. So yeah, man. I mean, let's just quickly touch on Man U's game with Crystal Palace. Corey, is there anything you really? I know there's not too much to say, but like, is there anything you want to just throw out there?
My team's tired.
Tired. If it's not Bruno, Yates scoring. Honestly.
No, I know. Rashford. I think Rashford and Bruno have just hit a brick wall at the same time, sort of thing.
Like Bruno and Rashford, especially, they play literally near on every game. Yeah, and we've got some injuries. Like Pogba's out. Like Pogba takes part of the load as well. And when
you sound like Monts, Corey, fam.
When Martial and Greenwood are not playing well, it's on. The only person I thought that
with the injuries
finished the game.
I'm blowing on about the injuries, cuz.
No, I'm not running about
just running through the injury list. Like.
No. I'm just saying that people like Pogba is like a huge influence in our team, so he would take a load if, like, I don't know, Bruno or Rashford are not playing well. Do you know what I mean? Like in the Fulham game, especially Bruno and Rashford weren't playing well. Pogba produced a beauty. Like it's little stuff like that.
Yeah.
But besides from that, like Luke Shaw for me was the only one with an attacking threat, and he's a left back. And Dan James, when he came on, had like some chances. He probably was the best player. Them two were probably the best players. And
everyone else looked tired or off it.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, and I hear what you mean. I just feel like there's a lot obviously wrong with what's going on, but I feel like Man United will be fine. Do you know what I mean? I don't see you guys. If again, I do think City will get the best of you. I really do, and that's not because I don't see you guys scoring goals. I know it's a derby and it all goes out the window, but I just don't see you guys scoring goals right now. So in that sense, if City go 1-0 up in the first half, it's problems, man.
Yeah, and I definitely see you conceding.
We can get at City. Like
Wolves, 100%.
Got dominated last game. You can get at City. Like you can get at them. And with quality up the pitch, like we can. It's just if my team, please, just don't embarrass me.
Yeah,
don't embarrass.
It's I say, remember, life comes at you fast, man. Life actually comes at you fast. So what I'll say is just be careful, fam. Be careful, because when I'm looking at the table, and obviously I've always said Man United, you lot are fine. You've done enough. Like I know you should never say that, but like you've done enough in it. But then when you look at the tallies right now, you look at the points.
It's tight.
Like, you're one loss away from being in with the bunch. As I said, you're literally one drop of 3 points away from.
What is it? It's Chelsea versus Everton, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's all right. That's in a sense.
I needed that.
Yeah. And then Tottenham Arsenal next week as well.
Then we've got what? City, and I think we've got like West Ham.
Do you know what's so funny? A month ago, Positive Corey would have said, "Yeah, we're winning." That's what's so funny. It's funny how time will just come at you.
I say, listen, guys, just make sure to remember to smash a like. We're on 114 subscribers as of now. I really want to get this channel to push to 130 subscribers, because when we do hit 130 subscribers, lads, we're gonna go live, and we're actually gonna do a live watch along for the next big 6 games. So hopefully the crowd would, love to see our live reactions.
For the NLD, in time for the NLD.
If we can push and get 16 subscribers for the NL Derby, we'll do a live watch along. So if you guys want to see that,
big push.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I might even get a few guests in as well. Get a 6-man, 6-way. We'll get a 6-way stream going. I might even get Tanya back on the live. Shout out Tanya as well. And yeah, man. But we're gonna cut it there. I would do match predictions, but I think the games are coming so fast. I feel like we'll miss out just for today.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? No, let's do some
run it up quick.
We'll run it up. No, we'll run it up. Let's start Palace Tottenham. What we saying? Quick fire. Eve, obviously, start with you because it's your club.
3-1 Spurs.
3-1 Spurs. I'm gonna go 2-0 Spurs. Of course.
1-0.
1-0. Okay. Let's go. Man United. The derby.
The agenda.
Man United versus Man City. Of course.
Yeah.
2-1 United. Come on, boys.
All right, go on.
Which Manchester club? I'd say 4-0 Manchester City. 4-0.
Yeah, cool.
4-0.
Yeah.
4-0.
Run it. Let's go.
I'm gonna go 2-1 City. I'm gonna go 2-1 City. Liverpool Fulham.
2-1 Fulham.
That's got draw written all over it.
Draw written all over it.
No, I see Jota starting, so I'm gonna say 3-0 Liverpool. I see Jota starting in it, so I'm gonna say 3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, depending on front three. Yeah, 2.
Okay, Eve.
You know what? 2-1 Liverpool actually. 2-1 Liverpool.
All right, and we'll even though the Arsenal boys aren't here today, Burnley Arsenal, they're away to Burnley. Eve, what are you thinking?
You know what? Burnley, I've got this. Got faith in my boys. Being in Burnley's not for everyone. 2-1 Burnley.
Cause
1-0 Burnley over the top.
Nah.
You know what time it is?
You're saying
them man have
Fidger.
Odegaard still. I'm saying them man have Odegaard. So I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm saying 4-1 Arsenal. I
That
thought
doesn't
Arsenal
mean
were gonna
nothing.
whoosh them, fam. After what I saw Tottenham do to them, Arsenal were going to whoosh Burnley. They're gonna whoosh. Remember I said they're gonna whoosh them.
Burnley
But
almost got a result out of Leicester, so.
yeah, but Leicester dead food right now. But yeah. All right, lads. Well, again, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this, it's been the boys of the Big Six Bands. Thank you again, Ethan and Corey. Thank you for your consistency. We will see you again in the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Come on.